Hey there, Capricorn, and welcome to your week of October 4th, 2021 General Tarot Reading. We're going to look at your energies coming into this week, as well as some challenges you might be facing and some possible solutions or outcomes or behaviors you might want to take to overcome that stuff. We're also going to do some clarifiers for all those cards, so you want to stick around for that. And you're also going to want to stick around to the end of the video because I'll be tying everything off with an oracle card at the end. So thank you so much for being here, Capricorn, and let's see what we got here for you, all right? So you're looking like the Page of Swords coming in here, so maybe a little bit of confusion, a little bit of lack in clarity. I don't know why I was looking for that. I want to say that a different way, but I don't know why. But yeah, maybe that might be you too. You might be maybe stumbling over your words because the Page of Swords is about, communications, thoughts, things like that. So it's possible you're trying to reach out to someone here, or you're just trying to get clarity on your own thoughts and such here. Three of Swords as well, say maybe right now you're trying to cut out things that no longer serve you. So maybe that's where that the clarity and the confusion is kind of coming from here, where you sort of have your head in the clouds. You're not really sure what isn't serving you, so you're not really sure what to cut out at this time. And we've got the World, the World here as well, which represents a big ending, some sort of big change coming here, a big cycle, something significant here coming to an end. And so this is something big that you're trying to decide whether it's worth cutting out or not. Could be something fairly significant, like a person, or maybe some sort of like habit or behavior that you have, or something like that you're trying to get away from. Could be a negative, toxic person or place, or something like that. It could be a job you're trying to get away from here as well. Something like that here. So let's take a look at some of your challenges here in your week ahead, Capricorn. I want to call you Crapicorn. I don't know why I wanted to say that, but Capricorn. Maybe you're feeling like Crapicorn. maybe. But let's take a look at these challenges you might be facing here. Got the Nine of Swords, so yeah, again, there's just a lot going on in your mind this week, it seems, Capricorn. A lot of doubts, a lot of anxieties, fears, and things like that. Possibly just you dealing with a lot of things that aren't really real, if you know what I mean. Like this is a lot of what's going on in your head, not necessarily what's actually happening. As you can see, this bed of roses that this person's on, this sheet which has the roses, to say that you're in a good position here, you're in a good spot, but it's just a lot of anxieties and worries here that are kind of keeping you up at night. You could be having nightmares and stresses over possibilities, right? But not actual significant, this is what it is, right? Ten of Cups here as well. I feel like this is, hello Spike, this is a potential relationship you might be dealing with here. Maybe that's what this change is that's coming over you here, is potentially something like that, where you feel like you want that dream life with someone, or maybe just your dreams in general. Could be something like that you're really trying to focus down on here. And this is what's causing so much anxiety and stuff. You're not sure if you want to cut something out or someone out where you feel like they're the key, or it's the key to get you to where you want to be. And the Five of Wands as well, just a ton of conflict here as well. Could be you're feeling super conflicted about this, I would imagine. Just whatever, this person probably means a lot to you, if it is a person, or this, whatever it is, this job, or whatever this might be, as this is a general reading, just means a lot to you, and you're just really on the fence on whether you can achieve your dreams and such here or not, with all this going on behind it. So let's take a look at possible solutions and such here for you, maybe to help you work through this here, Capricorn. So let's see what we got. All right, so we got the Sun, happiest card in the deck. That's nice, I like that. The High Priestess as well, okay, and the Ten of Swords. All right, so whatever this is, you need to work through it quickly. I feel the Ten of Swords represents a fast, brutal kind of ending, sort of ripping the Band-Aid off, that kind of an idea. So I feel like with this going on here, we have two tens here. very interesting. A 10 represents the end of something as well as the beginning of something new, right? We also have the world here. In every one of your positions here, in your energy, in your challenges, and also in your possible outcomes here, we have an ending of some sort, or the end of a cycle, the end of something, with the world, the 10 of cups, and the 10 of swords. So just feel here with the outcomes, I feel like you really need to trust your intuition. You know, I feel like, you know, like whatever this is no longer serving you, but I feel like you need to kind of just peel it off. Like I said, rip the band-aid off, end it quickly, so that way you can pursue your happiness. The sun represents the sun is the happiest card in the deck. Everything coming up Millhouse, right? It's the best card in the deck. It's fantastic. Even when, like, I don't do reversals, but even when the sun comes out in reverse, it's still happiness and still good times, versus a lot of the other cards when they come out in reverse can mean, you know, not necessarily good things. And so it's just like, I feel like you need to, in order to find your happiness, you need to trust your intuition, and whatever this is, you need to end it quickly. You know, don't let it sort of linger here, right? The 10 of swords, that doesn't take 10 swords to kill a person, but they were used to just effectively just stop, right? I used to date a person, a girl, and this is like a long time ago, but she was very, like, we came close to breaking up a bunch, because like I personally wasn't happy in the situation. She was very toxic and very manipulative, and like every time, like, I would kind of try to talk it out with her and try to get her to see things my way, she would manipulate it back, and then we'd be back to the status quo, right? I feel like that might be sort of something you're dealing with here. It's like, don't give them that chance. That's how I had to break up with her, was I need to just come in and be like, nope, we're not doing that. I'm not doing it. This is over. You know, there's no talking this out. I'm done. I'm not happy. I'm going, right? And that might be this situation for you as well. You might need to really just rip that band-aid off, so that way you can pursue, like, your happiness. The 10 of cups is your dreams coming true, and the sun is the happiest card in the deck. Like, you need to, whatever this is, you just need to, like I say, peel the band-aid off. Just one clean cut right here, and that'll get you through. So we'll get some more clarity though on this reading here in just a moment, Capricorn. Thank you so much though for being here and making it this far with me. I appreciate it so much. We're about to hit you up with your clarifiers, and then after that we're going to tie everything off with an oracle card, so you are going to want to stick around for that. So again, thank you for being here, Capricorn. Let's see what we got here for you. All right, so we got, oh geez, the cards want to come out. You got the 7 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, yeah. Seeing a bit of that here, and we got the 4 of Wands as well. Oh wow. So that's very interesting that came up. The 7 of Pentacles is a card of really working hard and like not knowing if you're trying to like make sure that what you're working on is worth it, right? You don't want it to be all for naught. So yeah, again, like that's like, I feel like there's that kind of a bit of that going on here, where you feel like you need to cling on to this person, this situation, whatever it is, because you want to work through it and get to the sun. It's just, you know, things aren't going the way you want them to here. We also got the 3 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. Now, interestingly enough, the 4 of Wands generally is the card that represents marriage and such, but here on this particular 3 of Cups, we have a married couple here. So it's kind of interesting. Like this makes me think, for a lot of you watching this is probably a relationship. You know, you feel like you want to marry, you want to settle down, find that special someone, and this person might just not be it, right? This might be a situation where this person isn't quite ready themselves, or isn't willing to settle down, or they're not quite the person you want, but you don't, like, you've put in a lot of time with them, like you've been in this relationship for a long time, you don't want to let that go. And so that's very interesting. I just feel like has been good times with this person, but there's like a lot of conflicting things going on here. Like, we got the Page of Swords and the 3 of Swords here. Like, there's, you know, confusion. There's just no clarity here. You're trying to, you know, work through the stuff that's not serving you, not serving maybe both of you here. We've got the World here. You want this stuff up here to end, right? And you want to get to the marriage. You want to get to settling down. You want to get to the happiness, the celebrations, the good times, whatever that is for you, for your particular situation, right? So Yeah, just like I say, maybe this is just a situation where you got to cut this person, this job, this whatever this is out, right? And just kind of be like, nope, we're done. You can't lure me back in. I won't let you, right? So let's clarify your challenges here, all right? So we got Two of Pentacles, Ten of Swords again coming up here. Repeating cards always represent. We got two coming up here. Two want to come together. They didn't want to separate. So what do we got? We got the Page of Pentacles and we got the Two of Cups. Interesting. So that's very interesting as well. Two of Cups generally represents a soulmate. Generally, that's, you know, whether that's a romantic person is often how people will look at it, and I do as well. But it can also represent just a best friend, right? A soulmate can sometimes just be that person that really clicks with you and just gets you, right? And, you know, oftentimes that is a partner, but it can also just be your best friend. So yeah, again, you really want them to be this, right? Because we got the Ten of Cups back here as well, all your dreams and such coming true, and you don't see it now because I have it covered up, but there is like two people together, like a husband and wife there. So again, I just feel like you really want them to be the one. The Ten of Swords, again, you're just afraid that this is going to end. Like, you're just afraid, like, this is what you have to do, right? The Ten of Swords is in your outcome position, but it's also in your challenges. Like, this is a challenge for you to cut the cord, just to be like, no, we're done. Page of Pentacles as well here is really, you're sitting there maybe worried that you need to make a plan for this. You know, it's not going to be, that you might be cutting off. I say you might need to make a plan. I did when like I mentioned before, when I broke up with my ex. Like, that's how I made a plan. Like, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna do this is what I'm saying, and I'm gonna get out of there, right? And I stuck to the plan here, and maybe that's what you're worried about. Or maybe you're also just worried about with the Page of Pentacles, like, you're worried you're giving up on something that potentially could lead to a ton of abundance and a ton of good things and the stuff that you want here. We've also got the Two of Pentacles, where this feels like it's going on forever, right? There might be a situation where, like this, like I said with me before, where my old ex, she would manipulate me back into the relationship all the time, even though I would keep continually like being like, I'm not happy, I don't want to be in this anymore. Like, and she'd be like, no, I'm gonna change and like whatever, and I give her another chance, and then same thing would happen all over again. Like, that might be, again, for you, might be that situation. We have two twos showing up, and that can represent as well you just making a big choice as well here. So again, like, I just feel like it's like, are you going to choose to go back to them? Are you going to choose to go back to that job, to that person, to whatever? Or are you going to choose to break away, cut them out, go on, you know, go into your future, whatever that might look like here, which with the sun here looks great. So let's take a look at some clarifiers for your outcomes here as well, Capricorn. See what we got. All right, so we got Page of Cups. That's nice. We got the Seven of Swords as well, and these two wanted to come out too. And we got the Ace of Swords and the King of Cups. All right, interesting. I feel like the sun with this, what you're leading into is really good here. The Seven of Swords can represent kind of being in self-preservation, like you're trying to protect yourself. You notice here on the card, this woman's kicking this guy down to the zombies, and it's like, no, you can have them. I need more time to escape. Like, here you go, buddy. You know, something like that. That could be you. That's what you need to do. Is like, you need to just be like, no, I'm kicking you down the stairs. We're done. We're out of here. It's over. And so I see that here. It's just to preserve yourself, right? You're just, you know, you want your happiness. This is not a situation where it seems like it's very good for you. You know, you want it to end. You want it to end somehow, but it's just, how will it end, right? And I feel like that's what you need to do. You need to kick this person down the stairs, right? Don't literally kick them down the stairs. Please don't actually do that. I mean, figuratively, feed them to the zombies, right? Like, get them out of here. Don't deal with them no more. Ace of Swords is fantastic as well. This means you can overcome any challenge you face. So yeah, like, you can overcome this. Like, you can get to the sun. You can get to your Ten of Cups here. It's just, you need to, like I say, you need to just chop. You need to chop. Just cut them out. Get them out of there. Page of Cups and the King of Cups have also popped in here. Page of Cups is saying, like, You might meet someone new, someone younger, or you might, with the King of Cups, you might meet someone who's a little older or more mature. So that's potentially on the horizons for you, like the sun is. So I like that. So yeah, just if this is a relationship, you could potentially have maybe a little older person or a little younger person coming in for you here. If they're a little younger, they're going to be someone kind of getting in touch with their own emotions, their own feelings and such. Someone who really wants to enjoy themselves, right? They really want to enjoy and feel things and feel new things, and you know, they want to love and be loved and stuff like that. They want to experience all the best things in life. If you're attracting an older person like the King of Cups here in the future, that's a person who really is more mature, kind of been there, done that. They're not really fazed by anything, right? They're not a person who's really going to take things personal. They're not going to let their emotions flare up in a bad way, right? They are going to enjoy themselves and let themselves feel the good emotions, but they're not going to let the bad emotions and things rule over them and take over their lives here. So that's fantastic. You just need to cut this person's situation, whatever, out. If this is like a job or something, I feel like you're just moving on to new opportunities that you can overcome any challenge you can face. Again, self-preservation. Like if this place is making you feel like crap, Capricorn, if it's making you feel bad, like you got to get out of there. You got to preserve yourself, and you got to. Maybe you're gonna go to a new job where you got a boss who's very much more mature and isn't gonna, take out like whatever's going on at home with them out on everyone else at work, right? Because they don't deserve that. So we're going to tie everything off with an oracle card here. Capricorn, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it so much. Hope this is resonating. Hope this has been helping you out in some way so far. And let's just get in and see what we got for your oracle card. Life is speeding up, right? That's what the antelope spirit is trying to communicate here to us. Yeah, life is just speeding up. Like a lot of the times in our lives, we feel like everything's going by so fast, and that can happen, right? That happens a lot. And life is this saying, life is speeding up, is sort of saying like, are you going to stay here with this person or this company or whatever for the rest of your life? Because eventually you're going to wake up like one day, like years from now, and realize, oh, I've spent all my life with this person that I don't love and doesn't love me. Or I spent all my life at this company wasting away, busting my butt for someone else to make a profit, right? And it's not really helping me out at all. It's never been for my benefit. This has never been something I've really enjoyed. I've wasted years of my life, or at least it'll feel that way, right? So don't let life speed up and pass you by. Interestingly enough, I will make a mention here that the Antelope Spirit is also the number 2 card in the Oracle deck. Very interestingly, as I mentioned, with the 2 of Pentacles and the 2 of Cups, talking about how you had a choice to make here. And here it is again, the Antelope Spirit saying, there's a 2, you have a choice to make. Are you going to let life speed up and pass you by? Or are you going to get out there and go after what you want and enjoy that, right? So that's what I got for you. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it so much, Capricorn. Remember, you can like the video, subscribe, check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos too after this one. Thank you again for being here, and I will see you, Capricorn, in the next video.